In an ongoing effort to look after my poor old mosquito bones, I'm out here with a metal detector on a sporting field that has been quite kind to me in the past, giving me hundreds of dollars and 3 gold rings. We're gonna see if we can find any more today. Oh my God!
Yes, first find for today.
What are you gonna do with all your newfound riches?
Oh, make an aluminium can.
Gadsy over there is using the Macro Gold Cruiser, which is an excellent machine for discovering fine jewellery. Little tiny gold necklaces or very fine earrings, that thing will pick up all day long. I'm using the Equinox 600. If you would like to know what settings I'm using, check out Luke Stevens' page called Dig It Detecting. He has a fantastic tutorial on how to set this machine up. I'm looking for consistent numbers today, the coins and jewellery. It means I'm going to be digging a lot of aluminium. Where is your detector? How many pull tabs have you pulled out today? Well, I've either got a pull tab here or I've got a 20-cent coin. That's got to be a pull tab. It's on the surface. Oh yeah. Oh, but it's an old one. That's got to be from the 70s. Gadsy! First coin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Here he comes to check my treasure. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is a relic of a lunch past. 5 whole cents. You know what I'm going to invest it in?
What?
I'm going to afterpay half of a Freddo Frog.
Ooh.
Both Gadsy and I went to high school here, and we're just having some really bad flashbacks about our PE teachers being like, "You're not bleeding enough, run faster!" So much of relic hunting and gold prospecting is all about figuring out the sounds of your machine, and this one sounds okay. It still could be a bit of crap, but it sounds alright. See how it's real sharp? And it pinpoints the same. Okay, just there. Hey, Fernie. Ah, yeah, it was good. It's yet another pull tab. Hang on. That's a victory wave, that is. What do you got? Show me the goods. Oh, it's gold.
Oh, it's a buck.
It's a buck. What year?
Oh, what year? 1994.
Gadsy was 14 years old in 1994 and likely running around this oval losing dollar
Sitting
coins.
right here.
It's a piggy bank. Without going into stupid amounts of detail, metal detecting is one of those things where you actually do get what you pay for. So a machine that costs $1,000 from one brand versus a machine that costs $1,000 from another brand is probably going to work almost the same with maybe some different menu settings. And there's a big difference between a gold detector and a relic detector. Most of that's to do with discrimination. It's definitely worth choosing what you want to do primarily. Do you want to hunt for coins and relics like we are today, or do you want to hunt for gold and buy a machine that's dedicated to one of those crafts? Yeah, okay. That's like a bit of something. This one was a TID of 25, and it's right on the surface, so I don't think it's... I think it might be a bit of an aluminium can. That's my guess. Yeah! I found several pre-decimal coins and pennies on this site before, and the deeper the target, usually the older it is. This one's got me kind of excited. It's got a relatively consistent TID hanging around 20, and it's at the maximum depth. It's about 8 to 10 inches
I'm hoping
deep.
the ground isn't going to be so hard I won't be able to get down there. Oh no, it does. That feels exactly like that.
The question is, do I commit? Do I commit? I'm going to have to, because if I don't dig this out, I am going to be thinking about it all day. I cannot do it, Captain. It is breaking my wrists. That soil is solid. No deep targets.
No, very, very hard.
Gadsy's building an arsenal up. How many have you found the bow to go with it?
No, not yet.
Oh, they look like high capacity arrows.
Sure they are.
I usually like digging like 9, 10, 11s on the Equinox, literally because they're often 5-cent coins, and a lot of people leave them in the ground. So I will happily pick up their 5 centers. I don't think that's a 5-cent coin. That feels a lot bigger than a 5-cent coin. It's gotta be a bit of crap. Ah. Yeah, cigarette packet liner. You see, the problem with aluminium is it rings up the same as gold jewellery, so you've got to dig it, and unfortunately aluminium overlaps from target ID of 1 all the way through to 30, so pretty much the whole gamut you can't get rid of aluminium. A tech screw! Finding heaps of junk, but I've got my fingers crossed, mostly because we've got this ginormous old tree behind us. So usually when you come across old trees like this, they're always worth a look. And the reason for that is people gravitate towards them when it's raining, when it's hot, and they just want to have a sit down somewhere while they're watching their kids get slaved around a track by a PE teacher. Alright, that's good. It's targeting nice. I'm betting it's going to be a pull tab. Finally found ground that's soft enough to dig too. Fernie, you're not helping the cameraman. Hey, come here. Fernie, come here. Let's go. Duck poo girl. Did you see that?
No.
This oval was never kind to me as a child, but I swear to God, since I've got older, it's definitely been kind now. I pulled out a lot of money. I paid for my Equinox on this oval. Have a look at this. That, to me, looks like a ring. That is a ring. That is a ring. Is it real? That's the question. It looks kind of fake to me. It's got like, I don't know a lot about rings. Does it have a hallmark? Oh, it's got a hallmark. I can't read it though. There's a, right down in here, there is a hallmark. I'm gonna have to get a loop onto that because I cannot read that with my eyes. Yeah. It could be silver, I guess. Because like it looks pretty damn silver to me, but a silver ring? Gadsy has better eyes than I, and he's like, that's 9 carat, and I had to get it on the right angle and some light. That's 9 carat, that means it's white gold. That means, well, white gold's plated gold, right? So yellow gold with, I can't remember, but there's some sort of thing that they put on it. So if that's 9 carat gold, they're probably real diamonds, because you don't set fake diamonds in real gold.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a diamond encrusted ring.
Fair. They weren't diamond encrusted arrows, eh?
No. Where's all these blingy arrows when you need them?
Oh, it's $1. Yeah. I won't have to afterpay that Freddo Frog. I'm really doubting how many pieces of white gold jewellery I may have walked past in the past, simply because that 1011 ID, I dig sometimes where I know I'm finding a lot of change, 5-cent coins being the optimal example there, but quite often I'll just ignore that sort of 1011 combination, and that means I could have walked past a lot of gold. Something to think about. What treasures did you seek?
Aluminium.
I got super excited there for a second. What is that? I don't know what that is. That looks like jewellery, doesn't it? Like cheap costume jewellery, but we've found a jewellery hoard. So this is definitely jewellery, but it's like costume jewellery. I don't know exactly what this is. If there is anyone who knows what part of the body you would put that on, let me know. This is a signal I like the sounds of. 22, could be a $1 or a $2 coin. Oh, it might be an old one because it seems to be deep. Hey Fernie, I got a dig there. We moved the butt over, thank you. I must have got it. Ah, no, it's older. So occasionally we come across these 1 and 2 cent coins. That Has to be pre-1962, I believe. Was it 62 as a changeover? Someone's going to correct me in the comments. But, cool little find. You find heaps of these in some places. Still nice to see that there's some kicking around. I'm done for the day. I'm so sore right now. And Gadsy's got enough equipment to open his sporting goods store. What's the opening day?
Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday. What do you reckon of the macro?
Yeah, it's good. Finds aluminium.
And for all of you wondering out there, don't worry, the Equinox can also find you plenty of aluminium. Like, this is just the junk that I've dug today. Look at that. Gadsy, I want to see your loot.
Well, first of all, we've got these two beautiful arrows. Golf ball. Oh.
It's good to know your metal detector finds some dirt. Oh, there's money in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's $1.10. That's,
Look at all that.
that's almost
man.
good. To be honest, other than one find, I didn't do much better. This is all I got. I got $1.25, $6.26 in some costume jewellery.
And what else?
Nothing.
Nothing else?
No.
Sure?
I don't know what you're talking about. Other than that, that must be a relatively recent find, or recent deposit, should I say, because it was sitting like just a couple of inches in underneath the organic matter. Like that organic matter from underneath that big pine there was quite dense, but clearly things sink in it quite fast. So I would hazard a guess probably in the last year. There's no identifiers on the ring either, so I don't know how I could possibly return that other than putting up a lost and found on some of the local pages. But 9 carat white gold plated ring with probable diamonds in it. That's not a bad take. I would hazard a guess that's a couple $100 at least from a jewellery store. Thank you very much for watching this little detecting video. I hope you did enjoy it. Please give your dog a big scratch behind the ears for us. And until next time, peace. We're out.